All right, so this app just dropped today. It's only on the iPad. It's called One Shot by Klevgrand. I'm a huge fan. If you don't know of Klevgrand's stuff, I did not get this for free. I bought it myself. It's on sale right now for $19.99 at the time of filming. This is on desktop too. One of the best apps for drumming purposes because I think it has the round robin, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, you got bus effects, you got, the output, and the sounds are just really good. Klevgrand makes great stuff. Sorry for my dog, but that's what she do. Oh, Lord. Let me make sure she stops barking. 1 second. Hey, stop barking. Okay. She gets into a bark war with these other little dogs across the street. They're all little dogs, but they just love to bark. Anywho, I have mine hooked to the MPC. Sure, I could use these pads, but I would have to set that up. Right now, I'm just doing it through this. I prefer to use the keys. They have MIDI up here. You have to set your MIDI port. Tons of presets for drums that's already there. Of course, you can make your own drums. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you can use the ones on the desktop version. So I'm a jazz fan, if you didn't know already. Percussion, jazz, love that kind of stuff. There's soul, R&B, pop, rock. Here, I'll bring it a little closer in case you can't see it for some reason. This app is huge for iOS because iOS doesn't really have too many apps that are like this. In fact, I don't know if there's any, if I'm not mistaken, that are on this level. And when I say like on this level, I mean just the amount of sampling you can do in it. This little fusion one is... So how hard you hit because of the round robin? Woo, that's so clean. Just to be able to do that. This app is the most exciting iOS news I've heard in months. And I'm going to be blatantly honest that I just really dig it, like a lot. So the only thing iOS for me is missing is bass apps. And I say bass, I mean like bass guitar, not synth bass, but bass apps, bass guitar apps, and regular guitar apps that are really good. There's none. The closest one to bass you got is the one I've said a million times. I can't even think of it because I stopped using it, but there's one that's out there. I think Blue Magoon or something like that makes it, and it's a really good bass app, but it's okay. But it's nothing on comparison of Trillion and all those other good ones that are out there on desktop. But Klevgrand, man, great job again bringing this out. It's such a good app. If you don't have it, my suggestion, if you want some good drums, like live sounding drums, some real drums, not just sample drums. You can get those a dime a dozen. You can sample in the Koala Beat Maker. You can do all kinds of stuff. But this stuff here with these round robins are special. And again, shout out to them. So they're not sponsoring me at all, but I am for sure grateful for this. It does seem a little buggy at times, though, I must say. It's a little glitchy, but it just dropped today. You got to give it a few weeks, a month. They'll probably have some updates. I mean, you don't even need any drums after this, other drums after this. This is like the thing. Woo! It's good. All right. Enough of me getting too excited. So I'm not going to go through and detail everything. You can edit, you can load. You'll see here if you edit the sample, how many different drums are in that sample. Here's the samples here. You can look at them. The round robin thing right there, being able to turn it up. Right, so Then you could go through and see. This is the standalone version, just so you know. There is an AUV3 version. I love it. The little rims, you hit them harder. Whew. Okay. MIDI was working here, so that's good. Let's open this. My dogs decided she want to get wild out here. Let's open up. Stop barking at them other little dogs. They ain't doing nothing to you. All right. Let's go into here. There it is, One Shot. It's okay. The dog is not messing with you. This is going to be a video about telling my dog not to fuss at other dogs. But this, and then you could use like Klevgrand makes so much stuff. Like you could put some different effects on there, reverbs, whatever you want to add your own stuff. But yeah, here it is. You can expand it. And there's the soul. Let's do whatever this is. Bob Mob. What? So now the only thing I've noticed, like, and this has nothing to do with Klevgrand, but the MIDI stuff, I have to go in here and set it each time. I keep forgetting about that. Oh, that's loud. That's crazy. All the drums sound good too. Like even stuff I wouldn't use sound pretty good. There's some Motown. And I'm not a drummer, so I'm just saying. But one of my hopes is that if you like it on here, it's a little expensive on desktop. I think it was going for like around $100. That's a little pricey for me because there's so many options on desktop. But for iOS, $20 out the gate, that's a 30% off deal. It's a steal to me. I would dare not say don't. I mean, you have to get it if you just want real drums. This, or even if you want the round robin features where you can make your own drum packs and stuff like that, this is worthy. So the dots down here show you what key and stuff they're on. Let me go back one. Now, I personally would like to move that one there to C2 because I don't like having to, I won't probably use it, but it'd be nice if it was not there. Yeah, just good stuff. They got room and reverb and different things. Okay, enough of you with that. Oh, here's your effects here. Bit crusher, distortion, EQ, etc. It looks like you could have, I may be wrong on this, but it looks like you could have at least 2 effects per bus. Is that what that is? Yeah, 2 effects per bus. That's pretty cool. So you could put like your reverbs on one and maybe put something else on the other. It's up to you. Then you have your finalizer, I guess whatever that is. I'm trying to touch it, but okay, that's like another one. So your output has one on it too. So you can have something on the output and then of course two different ones on the output. So 2 on bus 1, 2 on bus 2 there. I don't think you can add more bus, but you know what? That's probably plenty when most of the time you're going to be using this just for drums. It's, yeah. You know what would be cool in here? The only thing I would say would be neat, and it's not even, like, again, it's not even a complaint. It's just that would be kind of cool to have, is if they had a sequencer in it. Some type of built-in sequencer. Because on iOS particularly, you're either using it in, like, Beatmaker 3, Koala, you can't really use it in Koala. You could sample into Koala using it. I guess Cubase, you already have the ability. I guess you wouldn't need it because most of the stuff you put it into, you're going to probably have it. But it would be kind of cool to have a little sequencer in it. I wouldn't mind, even if it was just simple, just a MIDI sequencer that just, control for each track. So you could just do some 8 bar, 16 bar loops, building them in there, and then just record that into something. I don't know, just a thought. But this app is worth it. How much more can I say? It's just a good app if you want real live sounding drums. There are some experimental stuff in here for those that like it. There is percussion. They have percussion apps though that are better probably. I think. I mean, I could be wrong. So I'm not saying the sounds are bad. By no means they're good. It's just whatever you want. So shakers. They put a bunch of levels, I guess, in here of shaker. Oh, that sounds good too. I haven't found anything that sounds bad. I would say something bad so far, but I ain't really got nothing to say bad. Hey, little puppy, you gotta stop that. But everything seems to be pretty good. And like I said, they do sell packs. I don't know if they gave us the packs for jazz, but there is a jazz pack that they have. So I'm not sure. I need to check on that because I definitely want anything jazz. Period. I'll take it. It's just me. But yeah. So I'm excited. Okay. I don't know what else to say. Thing works amazing. $19.99. If you're on iOS only, especially on iPad iOS, buy this thing. It's worth it. They ain't paying me. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm not gonna tell you if it really is bad or I hate it. I would just tell you straight up. I don't have no problem saying it too. I get paid by none of these people to do this. So it really is good. And down the road, I think it's only gonna get better as people make drum kits for it. So stay tuned for that. For iOS, it's just a blessing to have this. And yeah, that's all I gotta say.